Welcome, Mighty Nation. Mighty Mike here. I just want to tell you guys how grateful I am for your patience. Those of you guys who have signed up to be beta testers, I have been really at the grindstone here trying to get this thing to be something that is worthy of your attention, that is worthy of your business, that is worthy of you coming in and testing this out. So the very first thing, probably one of the most essential things for what we're building is the community. I know a lot of you, if you're anything like me, you're like, yeah, community. I want to be able to manage my jobs, Mike. Like, save me time, right? But the most essential thing with the beta testing program is that you're going to be able to give me feedback, okay? And so just a quick training on how beta testers are going to give me feedback and the things you guys are going to be doing during this first week of launch, okay? At 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, we are going to have a quick meeting just to make sure that everybody gets logged in. All the beta testers are able to log in. If you're not already a member, you do need to sign up for a $97 plan so that you can become a beta tester. But the good news is beta testers get automatically upgraded to the $247 level. Okay, yeah, I was getting a phone call. So one of the cool things is you know all the things that we're going to do is going to live inside the community. All of the communication that we're going to have is going to be inside of the Mighty Process Server community. Excuse me. So every person who's in here will be able to come in here. Every beta tester will be a member. You'll be able to come in here, and there's a few things we're going to do right off the bat this week. We're going to test the My Jobs tab. We're going to test the Brand Tools tab, and we're going to test the community. So the first thing I want is everybody to create an introduction post. So, hi, I'm Mike. Say Mighty Mike, right? And just you can say something about yourself. This is my introduction post, and I'm testing it to see how it works. I'm going to include a file. Okay, so see the tabs across the side here? All of these tabs need to be tested. So we have our attach a file. So I'm just going to attach let's see, a picture of something. Let's actually do Mighty Process Server Zoom. Let's do a Mighty Automation logo. Okay. So that's a file. I've attached a file. Now I can also do, I'm going to hyperlink. Okay. Let's see, we're going to hyperlink my link. Let's see if we can hyperlink this. So we're going to hyperlink this. As you can see, it's working for me, but the thing is I need it to work for everybody, right? So one really cool thing is
I want you to ponder these 4 questions.
It's one of my favorite videos. So we're actually going to hyperlink that video. Okay, so see it's showing up like this when it's not supposed to. So let's go ahead and go on. We're going to go ahead and continue. Anytime you find a bug, don't freak out about it. Like, don't message me about it. That's the whole idea, right? We have a ton of bugs. That's how it is when you build software. You got to work through the bugs. Just make a post about it so that it can be added. Because if you found it, someone else probably found it too. Okay. So the next thing here is a YouTube video. So I'm going to go ahead and hit YouTube. I'm going to add this YouTube video. You don't have to do all of the testing things. Just do a couple of them and see how it works out. Okay. Let's go ahead and add a poll. Cheese. Steak. Ice cream. Okay. All right, you can add an option too, just see if that works. Brownies. Okay. So this is some emojis. Let's see if we can add an emoji right here. Let's go emoji flex. Let's do the flex. Okay. Emoji flex. Okay, so it showed up down here, not in the title. That's interesting. I attempted to add this emoji next to the exclamation point by Mighty Mike, and it did not stick. It threw it into the body of the message. Okay, that's what I would put, because it didn't work exactly the way I thought it was going to, right? Okay, so we did that. Now GIF. Let's see what a GIF. Can I even add a GIF and a poll? There's a lot going on here. Let's go ahead and add a testing. See if there's a testing GIF. Yeah. There is. Wow, it's going to let me stack a lot. Yeah, school doesn't do that. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to say wins. I'm just going to call it wins. But if there were bugs, okay, if I wanted to report specific bugs, I would do that. But this is an introduction post. So we'll call it wins. There's probably a better one here. Let me see. Yeah, we'll call it wins. Cool, because I'm winning in life. There's some other things too. You can submit a blog for review. You can submit a law update. There's some other things here we'll get into later. But for now, I'm just testing. So go ahead and do an introduction post, a little bit about yourself. Just if you even just want to say it's an introduction post, that's fine. This is the purpose of beta testing. Okay. So when you say who you are, this is an introduction post. I'm in the state of Washington or whatever. I think everybody knows each other right now in beta. So I'm going to post. Okay, so these are pinned posts, even though they don't show it. They're pinned posts. What am I logged in? I'm actually logged in as a user. Interesting. So here we go. This is my introduction post. Oh, very cool. Actually turned out pretty nice. I don't like that it shows the preview link in a weird way before you hit post, but that's pretty cool. This is actually pretty close to what I'm looking for. I think there's something going on with the space here. Maybe I just didn't put a comma. Also, my profile image is not showing up here. Yeah, I could say I don't want to receive notifications for my own post. That'd be funny. Can I make a comment? This is a comment on my own post. I hit enter. It works. Okay, good. What if I put it a little emoji? Let's do our flexor guy again. If I click, it also works. Nice. If I hit like my own post, does it show up? Yes, it does. I got 2 comments. Everything seems to be working pretty well, but there's a couple bugs, right? You notice? So things that I would want to highlight. And so if you want to create a bug report, this is essential because this is the flow for how we fix bugs. So you would say, you can click here and you could say, this is where I just put it in line here. So I would say, boom. I would say, let's see, I would say link showing code instead of link showing code. And what was the other thing? Oh yeah, emojis in title. Now this is just an example, okay? Because you're going to find bugs in the My Jobs or somewhere else, but this is how you're going to tell me about the bug, okay? Is inside of the community. So I'm going to paste that in. I'm going to say I attempted to add emoji to the exclamation point by Mighty Mike. Did not stick. Okay. In title. And it did not stick. It threw it in the body of the message. Okay, and then the other thing was when hyperlinking, it shows the hyperlink code instead of simply hyperlinking the text that was highlighted. Right? And then, so now what you're going to do is you're actually going to submit this as a bug report. So if you click on bug report, what it does is it does create it as a post so we can keep track of all the bugs. And people can see other bugs. They can also comment on your bug report, right, which is nice. So I could add other things here, but that's the idea. So let me hit post. All right, so here it is. It's going to be down here below the pin post. Link showing code and emojis in title. Okay. So that's essentially how the community works and how the feedback system is going to work. We'll get into some of the other tools and what you can do when we're live on the meeting. But just to give you an idea, the My Jobs tab is now active. You can click create a job, upload your documents. The AI will do all the work for you. You do have to enter your own client. We don't want that to accidentally get messed up. So you enter your own client, you assign the job to a specific client. When you receive jobs as an enterprise member, you're able to receive jobs through the directory. You will actually see them show up on your bid requests. The bid request, it'll essentially say, hey, here's a job. How much do you charge for a job at this address? And it won't show the full address, but it'll show the city, and I believe it shows this street. I didn't always have that, but I was like, hey, some cities are huge. And so I believe I have the street and the city on there, and so you can actually bid with pretty close accuracy on how much you would just. You also don't know who the client is, so until you've actually won the job, you don't know who the client is. This avoids people reaching out to the client, trying to like pressure them to hire them instead of somebody else. The system is designed to support the client when they are trying to find a server to hire. Okay. Your software is designed to support you, but when someone comes in through the directory, there's somebody that I paid a lot of money in SEO and marketing to get them to come to the platform. I want to make sure they have the very best experience in trying to find a local professional. If that's you, then once you get awarded the job, then you can develop a relationship with them. You'll get to know who they are through the system. It'll be revealed who they are. They'll have to pay you through the system the first time, and then you can manage it from there however you want. But, they can always come back to the system, find another server. That's kind of the idea. And I just want to encourage you guys, if you're thinking about beta testing, give it a try. If you're already a member, you get you get a free upgrade to Enterprise just by being a beta tester. If you're not a member at all, you can sign up for the $97 Enterprise, and you're going to get the upgrade to the $247 per month Enterprise level. So believe me, you're going to want it. There's so many tools, so many different things. The brand tools I'm building out are have never been seen in the industry. Like, this entire platform is built to help you build an empire if you want to. Like, whatever it is you want to do, you want to be able to track your jobs, you want to be able to send jobs to clients all over the country. You'll be able to do that using the Mighty Dashboard. So add your own servers, track jobs throughout the life cycle. This is what the big collection agencies and contracts, this is what they want. They want to be able to send jobs to you and be able to know what's going on with their job. So if you're going to join, do it today. This is the last day. This is the last day to join before the pricing for our beta testers. If you're going to sign up as a beta tester, you're going to need to do it, because we're going to shut it down here today. This will be the last opportunity to be a beta tester. So go sign up. Go register as a beta tester. If you're already a member, all you have to do is register, and I will send you an invitation by the end of today. Okay? Thank you guys so much. Take care. Be safe as always. Live mighty.